Welcome everyone to Gentle Yoga. My name is Ben. I teach a gentle yoga class at the Oak Square YMCA in Brighton every Wednesday and Friday afternoons. And this is the third 20-minute segment of that hour-long gentle yoga class. Parts 1 and 2 should also be posted so that you could watch those. They could be done separately by themselves, or you could combine them into the full hour-long class. So in this segment, we'll be starting on all fours, coming up to standing, doing a series of standing yoga postures. Then we'll come down and do a seated yoga posture, and then a relaxation on our backs. So I always encourage students to listen to your body again and again. Bring your awareness back to the sensation in your body. Make space for the feelings and the thoughts that arise, but again and again, return to the awareness of sensation. And by all means, take good care of your body. If it hurts, back off. Modify any of my instructions to keep it safe in your body at all times. So let's begin by coming on to all fours. Hips above knees, shoulders above the hands, could be on palms or knuckles. Lift your tailbone, lift your head, and breathe in. And then exhale, tuck your tailbone, tuck your chin, and breathe out. Inhale, back bend. And exhale, forward bend. And one more, both directions. If you can, breathe in through the nostrils. Come to a neutral spine. You can breathe out through the nose or the mouth. Breathing in helps to filter and cleanse and moisturize and warm the air that you bring into your lungs. So curl the toes under. We'll come up into downward dog. You can do this on palms, again, or knuckles, or even forearms. Come up onto the balls of the toes, and then right up onto the balls of the feet. Press your heels toward the mat, lift your tailbone toward the sky, and then walk your dog in place. Press one heel, and then the other heel. So the leg straightens as you press the heel, the other knee bends, and then the other side, and gently stretch those calf muscles, bringing awareness into the calves. The body loves to stretch. Just explore the opening. Find just the right depth. Don't force. Good. Now come back down to your knees, and then just step the feet up toward the front of your mat and hang forward in a ragdoll. Knees can be slightly bent here to ease the intensity of the forward bend. And you sway a little bit from side to side. And straighten the legs, and the stretch in the backs of the legs will be a little more intense with straight legs. Swaying, feel how the stretch flows. One side to the other, then back to center, and press. Press into your feet, roll your body up to standing straight. Lift your shoulders up. Roll your shoulders back, and relax your shoulders down. Good. So standing with your feet about hip distance apart, and we'll be coming up onto the balls of the feet. So inhale, see if you can lift the heels. It's a bit of a balance challenge. and back to the heels. Now this time, see if you can add the arms. Come up onto the balls of the feet, lift the arms up overhead, and then exhale. Bring the arms back down and the heels. Inhale, arms up overhead, and exhale, back to the heels. Can you coordinate that movement so the heels and the hands reach their highest point at the same time, and then back down slowly with the heels, back to stillness. Good. Now taking the weight onto the left, your left leg, weight on that left leg. Now you can keep the right toes touching. You might use your arms as well to help you stay balanced as you move that right foot forward and back. Sweeping that leg forward and back. Just touch the toes down as needed. And then place the foot back down. Now balancing on the right leg, toes can touch, left toes, arms helping you to stay balanced. Focusing your gaze on a spot can also help you to stay balanced as you sweep that leg forward and back. Good, and then place the foot down. Okay, now we'll separate the feet just a little bit. So take the feet a little wider than shoulder width apart. Maybe if your mat is going the long way, maybe your feet are about the width of the mat, otherwise about 1.5 feet apart. Shoulders up and back and down. And now let the upper body turn and let the arms be relaxed so they just kind of swing along as you twist from side to side. Now if you want, you can go a little deeper into the rotation by lifting one heel. As I twist to the right, my left heel lifts, and vice versa. Good. And then slow that all down and come back to stillness and bring your feet back to about hip distance apart. Shoulders up and back and down. Sweep your arms out and up overhead. Now palms touch and bring your hands in front of your chest. Let's move through several rounds of the half sun salutation by inhaling the arms straight up overhead. Exhale, take a swan dive. Deep fold, your knees can be slightly bent here. Hang out for a moment. Full exhalation, and then inhale, come back up. Arms overhead, palms in front of your chest. Again, inhale the arms up overhead. Exhale, take a graceful swan dive. Inhale, press into your feet and roll back up to standing straight. Palms back in front of your chest. Inhale. Exhale. And inhale, roll back up, palms touch, and exhale, hands in front of your heart. And the last one, we'll do this a little differently. Inhale up, exhale, deep dive. We're going to stay here in the forward fold. And just let your hands sweep over toward your right. And can they sort of arc around to the outside of your right foot? So you're looking down to the outside of that right foot. And then sweep it around, arc around to the other side. Looking down to the outside of that left foot. And then sweep your hands back to center. On the next in-breath, press into your feet. Sweep your arms out to the sides as you come up. Palms touch overhead. Exhale your hands in front of your chest. And just hold here for a moment. Arms up overhead. Exhale, float your arms out to the sides and down. Great. And just take a moment to relax, standing. And if you feel like moving in some complementary way, just give your body that option. So in the yoga tradition, we want to listen to the wisdom of our bodies, which may direct us into movements that we don't have to think about. Just like when you move into a delicious natural stretch, your body knows what it needs to feel really good. So completing that natural movement and coming back to standing upright. And now with your feet, again about hip distance, rooted to your mat, lift your shoulders up and back and down. Nice open, broad chest. Inhale your arms out to the sides and up overhead. Interlace your fingers, point your index fingers and arch over to your right side. Right hand reaching away, pulling and stretching that left side body, and then come back to vertical. Let's move into the crescent moon to the other side, arching to your left. Left hand reaching away, pulling and stretching that right side. Good. Come back to vertical. Now the back bend, sweep your arms out. Place your hands against your lower back. Press your hips forward as you arch back, supporting your low back with your hands. Lengthen the crown of your head, back toward the wall behind you. Breathe in, and then to vertical. And we'll move into the forward bend. Arms parallel to the floor, hinge forward. Pause now with your back parallel to the floor. And lengthen the spine. Think tailbone back, crown of the head forward. And let your arms just hang down. Bend your knees and rest your elbows on your thighs. You can just let the head relax, gazing down at the floor. Can you shift the weight a little bit over to one foot and then the other? And then side to side one more time. And then back to center. And then pressing into your feet, rolling back up to standing straight. Sweep your arms up overhead. Now this time let the other little finger come in front so that when your hands interlace, it's the non-habitual clasping position. Maybe it feels a little awkward. And arch over to your right side. This time we'll try for a balance pose. Left foot out to the left, toes can touch. Or lift that left foot and balance on the standing right leg. Good. Place the foot down. Other side, arch to the left side. Right foot out to the right, toes can touch. Lift, balance. Good. And then bring your foot right back down. Bring your hands back in front of your chest. And just take a moment. Inhale your arms up overhead and exhale. Float your arms out to the sides and down. Good. So we'll shift now to the front of the mat. So you can step up to the front of your mat. Feet are about hip distance apart. Lift your shoulders up and roll your shoulders back and relax them down. Now we'll be coming into warrior pose. So step your left foot back, your left foot, and then bring that right knee above the ankle. Back foot is flat and angled slightly. You're going to be facing front and sweeping your arms up overhead. Relax your shoulders down. Let your chest be broad and open. And hold here in warrior pose. Now let's shift into the humble warrior. Bring your arms down and back behind you. Interlace your hands. Your right knee is still over that ankle. Press the interlaced hands down. Squeeze the shoulders back. Chest is open. Big breath. And then hinge forward. Lifting your arms away from your back. Bringing your belly and chest toward the thigh. Now the head can either remain lifted so the spine elongates, reaching the crown of the head forward, or to relax your head, you could just let the head hang down, rounding the back of the neck. Pressing into your feet. Good, and coming back up to straight. And let your arms relax at your sides. Now open your arms out to the sides. I'm going to shift my body a little bit so I can have my arms lift without bumping into the wall and without falling over. Lift your arms parallel to the floor and then hinge forward. And now that back foot can come part way forward. So either keep the toes touching or lift that back leg and balance. And then bring the foot down alongside the other foot and relax. Now we'll switch to the other side. So step your right foot back, big step back. Left knee right above the ankle, facing front. And then sweeping the arms up and overhead. Relax your shoulders down. Breathe. Gently return your awareness to sensation in the body. Finding your groundedness, your strength in peaceful yoga warrior. And consider the words of John Wellwood, the psychologist and teacher. He said, awareness, courage, and gentleness are the basic weapons of the warrior of the heart. Awareness, courage, gentleness, the basic weapons of the warrior of the heart. Sweep your arms out and down and place your hands behind you. Again, the non-habitual hand clasp, the other little finger in front. Press your interlaced hands down, squeeze your shoulders back, chest open, big breath. Humble warrior, lift your arms. Knee over the ankle, belly and chest toward the thigh. Arms lifting, find that delicious depth. And press into your feet. Right back up to standing straight. Now that front leg straightens. You can keep a micro bend in the front knee. Lift the arms out to the sides and up. Hinge forward. Back foot part way forward, toes touch. Find your stable place with back toes touching. Find your grounding on that standing leg and see if you can lift the back leg. Focus your gaze on a spot. Balancing warrior. Good. Arms to your sides, foot right, back, down. Great. And relax. Okay, now we'll come into a wide leg pose. So spread your feet wide apart. And you may want to turn your mat to have it be in the same direction that mine is in, so it's parallel, or you can certainly do the posture if your mat is perpendicular to mine. And what we'll do is I'll be mirroring you. So you'll turn your right foot out to the right as we move into triangle pose. Your legs are nice and wide apart and grounded. Your feet are perpendicular to each other. Your arms come up parallel to the floor. And then slide the arms out over that right leg and then rotate. Right hand to the leg, left hand to the sky. Now you can keep the right hand on that right leg, or you could bring the right arm in front of the leg, palm forward, and press it back into the leg. Just adding a little stretch. You could look down. You could turn your head to the left. You could even challenge those neck muscles and look up toward the sky. And take one more breath in and out. And then on the next in-breath, reach the left arm up. The right arm, come up. Foot to the front. Arms rest at your sides. Same sequence, other side. Left foot out to the left, arms back up, parallel to the floor. Slide those arms out over that left leg. And rotate the arms. Left hand to the leg, right hand to the sky. You can hold on. Or bring the arm in front. Choose the head position. Good. Feel free to explore any little movements to move the stretch, to shift the sensation. And then reaching up on that in-breath. Left arm follows, foot to the front, arms to your sides. Walk your feet together. Good. And now, slowly, gently, ease your body down onto your mat and into a sitting position. Just notice how you get there, how your body wants to transition. Just finding your easeful flow back down to sitting with legs extended out along your mat, or out in front of your mat, depending on the orientation of your mat. And place your hands behind you. And bring your feet flat. And lift your feet. And balance on your buttocks and your hands. And now see if you can balance solely on your buttocks as you bring the hands under the knees. Now you can stay here. But to work those core muscles, the belly, the hip flexors, extend your arms out over the legs and feel those core muscles working. For even more challenge, you could extend the legs out. Listen to your body. Come out when it's time, or ease back to an earlier stage in the posture. And we'll complete by bringing the feet down, bring the hands back, and just kind of windshield wipe your legs from side to side. And we'll shift now into yoga relaxation. Shavasana is the Sanskrit name for the relaxation pose. So just coming onto your back. If you want to place a blanket under your head or rolled up under your knees, or if you're a little cool, you could place a blanket over you. You can do that. So just coming onto your back. Get comfortable, let go, relax. Take a nice deep breath. Let all the tension release with that out breath. Notice the feet, the calves, the knees and thighs. And relax your legs. Feel your buttocks and belly, your back, your chest, the trunk of your body. Relax the trunk of your body. Feel those arms. Feel the hands, the wrists, the elbows, the shoulders. Relax your arms. Bring awareness to the sensation in the face. Soften around the eyes and forehead, nose, cheeks, mouth, jaw. Relax head and face. Relax your whole body. Relax. So just enjoy this relaxed stillness. I'll be playing a few notes on the Native American flute to help support your experience of deep relaxation. Relax. And begin now to deepen your breath. Begin to explore small movements, a finger, a toe, a little stretch. Maybe a deep stretch would feel good. You could extend the arms back behind you, the feet forward, and lengthen the whole body. Just allow your natural transition to happen. And when you're ready, bend your knees and roll over to one side. Relaxing on your side, fetal position. And then make the transition back to sitting. Sitting comfortably. If you have a blanket and you want to sit your hips elevated, you can do that. Just coming back to stillness. Back to the awareness of the breath. Sitting tall and yet relaxed. And receive the gift of your practice of yoga, strength and flexibility, balance and relaxation. This is a time to slow down and tune in to the deeper place within yourself. So thank you for practicing this gentle yoga practice with me. And we'll end the class by saying these words: Om, the universal sound; Shanti, which means in Sanskrit peace. And then we'll end with the English word peace. Om Shanti, peace, after a breath. So together, breathing in. Om Shanti, peace. Bring your hands to your heart. Allow your eyes to open if they're closed. The light in me sees the light in you. Namaste.